Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and welcome to the Karey Carbaugh podcast, episode number 30. Buenas noches, damas y caballeros, chicos y chicas, niños de todas edades, y bienvenidos a el Karey Carbaugh podcast, número 30. Welcome. For those of you that I don't know personally, my name is Karey Carbaugh, and this is the Karey Carbaugh podcast. I can't believe we're on episode number 30. Already, it seems like we just started this not that long ago. But tonight's episode is going to be a very special episode. It is going to be a bit different from the ones we've done in the past. I've got a special guest that I'm going to introduce you to, as you can see from the title of the podcast. I titled this, Come Meet My New Tech Friend. And I'll explain that as we go along through this. I'll explain why I titled it that. But I'm excited to share some things with you tonight, and I hope you'll be as excited about this podcast as I am, especially by the end. I hope you'll find value in this. If you do, let me know by dropping the word value or a V in the comments. If you're watching this live, let me know that by dropping an L or the word live in the comments. It always helps me to know who's watching these, whether live or on the replay, and whether you're getting value. Tonight especially, I hope you'll get value from this. This is actually going to be a precursor to some other podcasts, and I'll explain that as well as we go along. But as always, I really appreciate those of you who are watching this, whether live or on the replay. Thank you so much for all the support you've given me these past 30 episodes. It just means a lot to me. I'm still trying to figure out my jam with these and where we're going, exactly what we're trying to cover. But thank you. Thank you for joining me and supporting me on this journey. You'll probably notice the background's a little different tonight. I'm actually at a work conference, but I thought about skipping this one. I ended up getting back. We had an activity that the group that I was with left a little bit early, so I came back to the hotel and I was here in time to start this, and I really, to be honest, I was super excited to introduce you to this tech friend. And so I hope, like I say, I hope you'll be as excited as I am. Without further ado, let's jump right into tonight's podcast. Oh, but I started to say, part of the reason for the different background is, of course, since I'm traveling, I'm in a hotel room. And so I had to kind of do this podcast. The lighting may be a little bit different. I tried to get as much light as possible so that it's not super dark. But we are where we are. And these podcasts, part of these podcasts are just showing you me doing life. And this is part of life. So let's jump in. I'm sure you guys are anxious to meet my new tech friend. I just met this friend this past Friday. And as I say, I am so excited. I can't wait to share this with you. So let's jump in without further ado. Hello there. These glasses that I just put on, these are my new tech friend. And they're pretty cool. I've had several people ask me if they help me to see better. In a sense, they do. These are, and I should put a precursor in here, I'm not endorsing, nor am I being sponsored by any product here tonight. I just wanted to show you what I've discovered in the past week. These glasses that I'm wearing are Ray-Ban Meta glasses. They have AI built into them, and they will actually speak to me. They have speakers back here by the ears. They're actually right in front of the ears. I found them last night. But they have cameras. You might notice this one's a camera. This one will flash when I take a picture here in a moment and demonstrate them to you. I'm going to try to demonstrate these tonight, and I'll tell you some of the ways that I've used them. And then I'm going to try and do some individual demos on the go as I'm walking down the street doing various things and using them. These are pretty cool. I have already found that they are helpful for reading street signs, reading walk signs that say walk or don't walk, identifying which bus is in front of me. They can actually tell me I discovered by mistake, they can tell me both the bus number, the physical serial number on the bus, as well as the route number, depending on how I ask the question. I apologize, I am hearing some background noise in the hallway, so if you hear some other background noise, that's what it is. Hopefully it won't be too disruptive. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear these, and so when I start to demo them here in a moment, I will show you what they're doing, and then I will also repeat what they're saying, because I'm not sure that the sound is going to come through these speakers or through this microphone on this podcast. And that's why I want to wait until I need to get some microphones to clip to the bows of the glasses, so that they'll pick up the sound more clearly, and then I can do some on the go demos. We'll do some walks with Karey, so to speak, and I'll show you live what they can do. But I wanted to preview them and show you a little bit of what they can do tonight. In addition to some of the things I've just mentioned, they can see color. And although I can tell color in most cases, for someone who's colorblind, that can be huge. They can also, I was playing around with them last weekend because I just picked them up on Friday. They can also translate. And so I took a Bible study sheet that I had and asked the glasses to read the sheet first, which they did. And then I asked them to translate into Spanish what they said. And it did read back to me in Spanish. And once I have the mics for the temples, I will demonstrate that. So there's a lot of really cool functionality in these glasses beyond just helping someone with a vision impairment. They can describe the landscape or the scene in front of you. They can tell you what kind of tree you're looking at or what kind of plants you're looking at. What else have I found that they're helpful with? They not only tell you the bus route number, but they'll tell you the direction that the bus is traveling. So when I was coming back home, I asked if this was the 324 bus going to Park Ridge, and it said, no, this is the 324 bus going to Grandview Meadows, which is the opposite direction. So that was pretty cool. Helps me to know not only the specific route number, but the direction of travel that the route is going. I do see some people joining me. Welcome in. I'm still not quite to the point, although these glasses may help me be able to respond to comments in the very near future. For those that are joining us, I'm showing off my new Ray-Ban Meta glasses, which are pretty darn cool. At this conference, they've been a great conversation starter. I've had several people come up to me. Either they know what they are and they want to know more about them. Maybe they've heard about them, but they haven't seen them in person. I may have ended up getting talked into doing a session on them either virtually or at this conference next year. By then I'll have played with them and know a little bit more about them to be able to demonstrate them. But they're a great conversation starter, which is also kind of cool. They will read virtually anything. So let's jump in and I will show you a few things that they can read. I meant to have this in front of me. we'll start with something simple here. As you can see, there we go. It's on the camera. Yep. You can see this cup that has or had Pepsi in it. It's empty now. But let's ask Meta what I'm holding. Hey Meta, what am I holding? It just took a picture. It just told me, in case you couldn't hear that, it just told me that I am holding a cup of Pepsi. So it read the label off the side of the cup and was able to accurately tell me what I was holding. Now, let me show you. I'm not sure. I'm trying to get all of this in the camera. I hope the camera is picking up on all this. I've got this bag, and I'm going to ask it what I'm holding now. Hey Meta, what am I holding? Okay, it just told me that I'm holding a pink plastic bag with various items, including a bag of beef jerky. So that's pretty impressive. It actually read through the packaging to see what was inside of it. What I found really impressive is that it can read the labels on these jerkies. Here's one of the packages of jerky. I'm hoping that the camera is picking up on all of this. I'll move it around. There we go. So here's the package that I'm going to have it read. Hey Meta, what am I holding now? It's thinking. It just told me that I am holding a package of yak cranberry jalapeno snack sticks. Yeah, yak. Could you repeat that, Meta? Hey, Meta. Could you repeat that? You are holding a package of Yak Ranch cranberry jalapeno snack sticks. Yak Ranch cranberry jalapeno snack sticks. So it read that whole package. It will also read all of the details on the label. Hey Meta, can you read the entire label? Here's the text from the label. Okay, it's now reading the text of the label. Cranberry jalapeno snack sticks. No added nitrates or nitrites except for those naturally occurring in celery juice powder. Ingredients: dried cranberry yak, sweetened cranberries, sugar, sunflower oil, salt, cranberry sugar, dextrose, cultured celery juice powder, sea salt, cultured celery juice granulated, garlic powder, sugar. It's reading the entire label. Dried jalapenos, encapsulated citric acid, cherry powder, all of the ingredients. Packed in collagen casing, nut tummy 2.0 ounces, lot no, star 73. And it just told me the weight and the lot number. And now it's telling me where it was packaged, in Arkansas. So that was pretty impressive. It read the entire label. Now I can ask it, and I don't know how much of this is coming out. I'll have to listen to the video later. You may be hearing some of this, but they're designed so that people around you aren't going to hear very much. But I can say, hey Meta, read that label in Spanish. It's now translating it. It may. Yeah. It's telling me that it's not connected to the internet, which isn't true, but my signal in the hotel may not be super strong. We'll try this again. Hey Meta, can you read this label in Spanish? Okay, it just took another picture. And now it's working on it. And now it is reading it in Spanish. It's reading each of the ingredients in Spanish. Since I'm not sure you're hearing any of this, I'm going to stop it. Hey, Meta. Stop. Okay, so I just stopped that. And just so you don't think that it's sort of saying the same thing all the time, I'll pull out another package. These are several different types of yak jerky that I picked up yesterday. This is a different flavor. And I can ask Meta once again, hey Meta, what am I holding? It just took a picture. I'm not sure if you're seeing the flash. It flashes briefly. Oh. It's telling me I'm not connected to the internet, which isn't true. Hey Meta, what does this label say? It's thinking. Okay, it's struggling a little bit. I think my internet connection may not be super strong here. I'm going to pull out a different one and see if it can do any better with this one. Here's a different flavor. I'll show it to the camera here so you can see what I'm having it read. I think that's coming out clear. Hey Meta, what am I holding now? I just snapped a picture. It's thinking. I don't know for sure why it's having problems with the internet. Probably because I'm trying to demonstrate. I just opened the app to see if that'll help. We'll see if it does it now. Hey Meta, what am I holding? Okay, it just snapped a picture. It's now telling me I'm holding a package of yak jerky. What is the flavor of this jerky? Hey Meta. Okay, it just told me an error has occurred. Hey Meta, what flavor of jerky is this? Yes. It just asked me if I wanted it to take a picture or take a look. Okay, it's telling me this one is dill pickle flavored jerky, which is correct. It's taken me a little while to go through these. It thinks I'm talking to it, and so it's responding to me while I'm talking to you all. That demonstrates a little bit of how it can read product packaging. I also wanted to show you, since I'm at a conference, this is the place that we went tonight for our activity. It was an axe throwing event. Trying to get that to where the whole text is in there. I'm going to ask it to read this entire text, which it did earlier. So let's see how well it does. Hey Meta, read what I'm holding. Okay, it just took the picture. It's telling me that the flyer is advertising an axe throwing event, and it's reading the entire flyer now. Can you read all of the text on this flyer?
I can't filter by contact. Check your phone for new messages.
Can you read the information on this flyer? Hey Meta, read the entire flyer.
Here's the text from the flyer.
It's now reading the text.
July 16th.
Wednesday, July 16th, 2025, axe throwing. Join us for an evening of dangerously good fun at Oil. I'm not able to say it as quickly as it is, but it's reading me the entire text. And if I flip it over, this has the menu. They had some food trucks there tonight. And this side has the menu from the food trucks, which I'm trying to show on screen here. And if I ask Meta to read this, hey Meta, what is on this menu? It just took the picture. Now it's thinking. It's now telling me that it includes smash burgers, sandwiches, nachos, and street tacos, and fresh squeezed lemonade. Can you read the entire flyer? Hey Meta. It's thinking. Hey Meta. Hey Meta. I think I'm confusing it because I'm talking to you all while it's trying to react to my prior request. Hey Meta. Hey Meta. Okay, now it's quit talking to me. Hey Meta. Well, it did it earlier, and I know it'll do it again if we just give it a minute to recycle and refresh. Hey Meta. Hello? Hey Meta. Okay, I haven't had it do this before. Hey Meta. Now the light's there. Hey Meta. Let me see if I can recycle it. I just turned them off. Now I'm turning them back on. I think because I was talking while it was processing, it thought that I was interacting with it. It's possible the battery could be... No, it's coming back up now. It just told me while it was powering up that the battery was at 39%. So we do still have enough battery. Hey Meta, read this flyer.
To continue, make sure Bluetooth is connected.
Okay, it's telling me Bluetooth is not connected now. It might have just reconnected after I brought the phone back up after I repowered it. Hey Meta, read this flyer. Now it just took the picture. Okay, it's being difficult. I won't waste you all's time. I had it earlier reading the entire text of the flyer. I'm still getting used to these. It's a new toy, a new play toy, as well as a new tool. But as you can see, it could read text. I've used it to read menus. Menus are a little tougher because it tries to read the entire menu. There may be a way, because I was playing around with it yesterday a little bit at a sandwich shop that we went to, and it read me the headings on the menu. The first menu I tried it with was a Mexican restaurant, and I think it was struggling a little bit with the Spanish, although it's supposed to be able to, I demonstrated it going from English to Spanish. It's supposed to also be able to go from Spanish to English, French to English, German to English, and several other languages, which means for someone even who's not visually impaired, for travel, these could be an amazing way to translate signs and menus in restaurants, as well as other printed material that you might encounter while traveling. I've been talking with people at this conference that I'm at, and as I mentioned earlier, they've mentioned that they may have me come and do a presentation, not so much on the accessibility functions for someone with a disability, but we were talking earlier, some of us at this conference, and the applicability for these could be huge. It could help for ESL departments, English as a second language, with students who may not speak English very well, may need something that's written in English to be translated into their language. It may be helpful for other disabilities, dyslexia, people who can't read well but might be able to hear the information. They can listen to it on the speakers on these glasses. As I demonstrated earlier when it told me I was holding a pink plastic bag, it can tell color. So for someone who's colorblind, they can help for sorting clothes, help when you're in a store buying clothes to make sure that it's the right color. I've tried that out a little bit, and it does seem to distinguish color pretty well. So for someone who's colorblind, that could be a huge impact too. So there's a lot of potential functionality for these. I hope you're getting value from this. If you are, drop me a V or the word value in the comments. I see we have a lot of people that have joined us here. I can't tell unless I pull it up on my phone, and I've gone on long enough. I think I'm going to start wrapping this up here. But I was super excited to show these to you. I'm going to, as I say, I'm going to get some basically lapel mics to clip to the sides of the glasses right by the speakers, so that I can do some demos and show you the actual sound coming out of these, because it's one thing for you to hear me repeat it, but I think it would be fun both for you all and for me to be able to show you firsthand what I'm hearing through these. They were originally designed not as an accessibility tool or an assistive tool. They were originally designed for people to be able to take pictures and videos hands-free with their phone. They have, as I explained before, they have a camera. You can take pictures and videos and then upload those to your phone. Completely hands-free. You don't have to hold your phone up, which is how I used to tell bus numbers and so forth. I had to hold my phone up, zoom in on the sign, and be able to read it on the side of the bus. This is so much easier to just walk up hands-free and ask Meta what bus is in front of me. As I say, I'm just beginning to scratch the surface of what all these can do. It also, when I was in the grocery store the other day picking up some potato salad, I asked them what flavor of potato salad I was holding, and it told me accurately that the potato salad I had in my hand at that time was dill potato salad. That's some of the stuff that I'll try to demonstrate once I can let you all hear the audio. So with that, I think I will wrap this up. I think we've gone on long enough. Yeah, we're at about 30 minutes, and I try not to make these go too much over 30 minutes. But I hope you've gotten value. I hope you enjoyed meeting my new tech friend. And I will be sharing more with these, I know, in the very near future. Let me know if you got value from this. Let me know if you liked. If you like this, hit the like button. As one of my podcasters that I follow says, like if you do, comment down below. Let me know what you thought. And if you'd like to be added to my email list, I am starting to develop an email list, and I will very soon be doing some more private events, some of which may involve some more in-depth functionality of the Meta glasses. So if you'd like to be added to that email list, drop the word email in the comments or send me a direct message on Facebook or Instagram. Those are the two I check most often. And let me know you'd like to be added to my email list. Shoot me your email address privately. We don't have to share that publicly. And I'd be glad to add you to my list as I start having some events coming up. So with that, once again, I hope you found value in this. Let me know if you did. And again, thank you so much for all your support in getting through the first 30 of these. Next week will be number 31, and we'll be on to the next group of 10 for sure, and even beyond. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. Have a blessed evening and a blessed week. Make it a blessing for someone around you. Do something positive for somebody around you. And until next week, or if I get these clip-on lapel mics and can do some on-the-spot videos, I'll try to start those as soon as possible. But for sure, until next week on the next Karey Carbaugh podcast, this has been the Karey Carbaugh podcast. Have a great week. Good night for now. Thank you for watching. Good night.